Hello YouTube family, my name is Gertrude and welcome to our channel Mhiribidi House. Today I just want to cover 5 reasons, guys. 5 reasons why I think building your own house whilst living in the diaspora, even when you're above 40 years, is a good thing and it's not too late. So there might be concerns, that most people have, and some of which I've seen through our channel here. You guys know we are building our house in Zimbabwe and kind of doing forward planning on what the future holds for us here at Mhiribidi House. So some of the concerns you people have been raising, even through various channels as well, is that when living in the diaspora, my life is here. I don't see myself living elsewhere, whether in Zimbabwe, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, wherever you might be from. You are not seeing yourself living anywhere else except where you are now. And some of you, your concerns have been like children. Your children might have been born outside your birth countries, and your concern is, what about the children, because their lives are here, they know diaspora, nothing else. And other people also have been, we can't afford to live a life, another life elsewhere except where we are now. It's going to be very expensive to be trying to manage 2 lives. Whatever your reason might be, guys, some are also saying it's too late. I'm in my 40s, 50s. I don't have the time is not on my side to be able to do that. So if that's you, or if you've been having similar questions in your mind, this video is for you. So I'm going to cover 5 reasons why building your own house or buying your own house whilst living in the diaspora, buying a house in your birth country is still a good idea, even when you are in your 40s and above. So guys, the reality of it is you will never get to a point where all the answers to your questions you have are going to be answered. There are always going to be gray areas somewhere along the line in whatever questions have been going on in your mind. So if you're waiting that every question you have is going to be ticked, is going to be answered, and maybe that will be the right time for you to make that decision, you might be wrong, because it might not happen. It might not be it. If it's not one thing, it's always something else that might be stopping you from making that decision. So in this video, I just want to talk about 5 reasons why building your own house or owning your own house in your birth country, I see that as a good thing, guys. So let's dive right into the video. Number 1, when you own why is it good to own or build your own house? Guys, this is something you're gonna be owning outright. Let's face it, where else can you own a house outright? In most of these countries we're living in the diaspora, very few people own their houses outright. Usually it's through mortgages, which are over a period of 25 to 30 years. People are paying for these. One thing I know, when you're building in the African countries, you're very likely to own their house outright. Either you build the house or you buy it. And it's, they do cash. Of course, they do have things like loans and nowadays mortgages as well. But most people own their own homes outright without owing anybody any money. So this will be an opportunity for you to own something outright. Number 2, if you do decide to go on holiday or to visit your family back home, you do have somewhere to go. You are going to your own place, guys, and that's the most beautiful, liberating thing you can ever do for yourself. Staying with family, it might be okay for a few days, but eventually you start getting on each other's nerves. And if it's just yourself, probably not too bad. But when you've got children, when you've got a husband, a wife with you, tagging along to stay with family can be quite demanding on your family. They might not say it, but it will certainly have a strain on your relationships eventually, and it's something you cannot do long term. all the time you're going to be going home to be doing that. So owning your own house means you you can decide where you want to go, and you can stay in your own home, and you can be visiting your family whilst you're there. So that's number two. Number three, you do have the freedom to do what you want when you want to do it. And unlike when you're staying with family, because you still have to be respecting their rules of their homes, because it's not your own house, it's not your home. So you'll have to notifying them when you're where you're going, when you're coming back, and all of that stuff. So kind of taking away your freedom where you might have been used to living and doing things for yourself when you're in the diaspora without needing to answer to anybody. So that's not being rebellious, by the way. When I say answer to anybody, it's just saying if you're gonna be staying with family, you're gonna have to give some accountability of your whereabouts. Unlike when you're in your own home, you won't be needing to do that. The number four reason why I think it's a good idea, guys, it's not as expensive as you might think to build your own house. Build a decent sized house to start with. Don't go for mega houses. If you are one of those people who are not so much into owning one back home in your birth country, so build a good sized house, like a 3 bed, 2 bed, 4 bed house, depending on how big your family is. Just somewhere to start, somewhere for you to go to. And it is not that expensive, and you would need to just plan that and build bit by bit until the house is done. And if you are building like a 2 bed cottage house, guys, it's not that expensive. Even land, if it's not something you're very invested in, you just need somewhere to go when you do go home. You can find some cheap areas where you can buy the stand and start building. But if you're someone who is into it, want to stay there or want to live in a good area, yes, you might need to save up a bit of money for you to do that. But that's not impossible. It can still be done. You just do that gradually, bit by bit. And I'll probably do a separate video, which kind of covers how you can start going about that. And reason number five, guys, we never know what the future holds, especially with the changes we're seeing across the world now. Yes, you might be okay where you are now. Who is to say 5, 10 years down the line, 20 years to come, things will change. So, what I don't want to happen to you is for things to change and you are caught unaware. So, at least if you own your own home in your own birth country, you do have the option. It gives you an option to then decide, do you want to stay in the diaspora or do you want to go back home, and not be stuck, guys. I'm seeing so many people who reach retirement age or an illness creeps up on them, and they are stuck in the diaspora because they've got nowhere else to go. But their wish, most people I've spoken to, their wish is to go back home, but they are now stuck. It's too late. They can't have that option. So what I'm encouraging you guys to do, you might not want to do that, or you may want to do that, but at least have the option. Have the option to have the house. Uh, Use it if you need to use it. If you're never gonna need to use it, guys, you can certainly do so many things with that to earn some income for you. You can rent it out. You can privately, you can rent it out if it's in a good area with students. You can rent, at a university, you can rent that out. People are looking at options like that. Or you can do it as an Airbnb. And then when you do go home, you can stop bookings and you can use the property for yourself. So you will gain something from this, guys. And being someone who has built our own house, we having that option, I do see the benefit of living the best that you can in both worlds, and not just focus on the now. We need to think about tomorrow. What can happen tomorrow. We may not have control over that. And I've got so much, guys, to share. And I hope this video has helped to highlight or to get you to start thinking about some of the things that you might need to start thinking about, or you may have been avoiding to think about, which are very crucial. You don't want to be stuck. That's the main message I'm putting across out there. You don't want to be stuck because you've got no options. So don't let that be you. Have a plan. Look at what's possible and start now. And even if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, it's never late, guys. It's never too late. You can start now planning, and you'll be surprised what you can achieve. So hope this video has helped you. If it's your first time bumping into our channel, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, and help this channel grow, as well as push these videos to other people who might find them useful. So it's goodbye from me for now.